Welcome to the Intern, where 3 finalists will have the opportunity to vie for the coveted title in the fast-paced world of real estate. Who has what it takes to roll with me in this business? Who will be the Intern? We're here on the south coast of the island, an absolutely picturesque location, and you can see the ocean behind us. And it's twilight, about to be sunset, and the perfect setting for the next task. So join me as I let the candidates know what's in store for them. Welcome to this beautiful condo. It's currently on the market for rent for just 9,000 Barbados dollars a month. Now, the beauty of real estate is that you get to see lovely properties like these all the time, but sometimes you don't. And your job is to have an eye for detail. Your job is to be able to look at the rooms and so forth and bring them to light with your camera. Because remember, persons either buying or renting property are going by what they see. So that being said, you will learn to be photographers today. And even though a lot of what realtors do on the road is sometimes done with a simple phone camera for the sake of speed, you still need to know the basics behind getting a good picture. Okay, because that's the difference between somebody choosing to even look at your listing or choosing mine, which might look a lot better. Just saying. So today we're going to actually have someone step in. I have the pleasure of him being my husband. Yay! Andrew Odell, professional photographer, and he's going to give you a few tips as to what is entailed in taking real estate photos, which might be different from taking, for example, still life or portraits. So there's some aspects that you need to know about taking photos in real estate world, and he's gonna, let you know what is involved.
Okay, so today we're going to touch on photography for real estate. Photography for real estate is very different than photography for doing portraits or wedding photography or anything of that extent. So generally, when I walk into the room, the first thing I do is I set the room. So make sure all the lights are on, all the cushions are in place, toilet seats are down, move garbage cans out of the way, and that kind of detail.
All right, folks, are you ready for your next task?
We are.
Kimberly, you sure? You look so enthusiastic.
Yes.
All right, this is going to be straightforward, no stress at all. You're going to have 4 minutes to take beautiful shots, 10 beautiful shots of the interior of the condo. Afterwards, you'll be judged on who took all the instructions to heart and who produces the best photos. So I hope you remember what you learned.
When you're shooting in the room for real estate, you want to see depth of space. So it's not like we're not shooting for Martha Stewart living where they just want just detail here or that kind of stuff. Yeah, you will get detail, but that's more like on the side. So generally, because we're in a large room, we want to show the depth of space. So the first thing you will select is a wide angle lens or anything in between there. You won't necessarily want a lens like a macro lens that's going to get details and that kind of thing. So we're going to use a wide angle lens today, and if you're in a big room and you want to showcase everything, you will generally go to the corner of the room and get your shots. So me personally, I will go to the corner and then maybe like in the middle of the room and then get those shots. When it comes now to lighting, with these cameras, it's quite easy. So you will just have your pop-up flash right here on the side that you could use. So this will literally fill up the room. But if you want a different kind of look and you have an external flash, you can just slip it right onto the top and just bounce it right off the roof. And that gives you a better spread of light, and the actual room will then look even way better than even using the pop-up flash. But in this case, when you use the pop-up flash, which would be good as well.
The challenge was quite interesting. I was expecting something very strange because Sharita always comes with something new and refreshing. So I was pretty much bracing for something crazy, but it was very nice and I had loads of fun.
So I heard the challenge and I was like, okay, cool. Then Sharita was just like 4 minutes. I was like, what? However, somehow I got it done. I love the design and the theme of the place, especially the sail that imitated the sail of a boat on the veranda. I really tried my best to get the detail and also capture the essence of each room. I do regret, however, not taking a better picture of the back bedroom. I felt like the lighting wasn't good enough. But anyhow, I went through and I finished off with the master bedroom. I almost fell rushing, but it was fun and I definitely enjoyed this challenge.
When I heard the challenge, I was very excited because as a creative, I'm used to playing around with photography. So I was like, all right, this challenge is definitely one of my strong points, so I should do very well when it comes to this particular one. When I started off, I was like, okay, let me get the right angles, so I can really highlight the beauty of this place. And then I was like, wait a minute, what's more important than that? Just to make sure the room is tidy, just to make sure the items are in the right place, so I start fixing the things to make them look neat, because after all, we're selling this to someone potentially. So I try to fit everything in its appropriate place to look as dashing as possible.
So the interns looked as if they did a great job to me just now, but let's see what our guest judge, the professional, thinks about their performances.
So, first person up, Candia. Excellent shots. Some of the shots were a little too tight and a little tad bit on the darker side. But all in all, you got some great angles and stuff like that. The next contestant, Kimberly. Perfect shots. She really aced it. Not missing the details like the toilet seat being down. Very good wide angle shots. She took the shots from the corner of the room and that was perfect. Vaughn, very good on the details. One or two details were missed, like the toilet seat being down, but all in all, great effort, all in all.
So it came down to two persons, and the winner is Kimberly.
Congratulations to Kimberly. That was certainly a fun challenge. The condo was beautiful. I learned a lot of photography tips, and I hope you did too.
See you next time on The Intern.